excessive investment and inventory build-up during the expansion, or economic slowdown, or both, has been the way of life in this industry. Basically, there has been two corrections in every decade in the last 5 decades, with big swings. From the growth of a peak year to the growth of the bottom year, swings have been quite substantial. In the history of the industry, the most big swing was in 2001. In 2000, the industry grew by 37%. In 2001, declined by 32%, a swing of 69%. Compared to that, the swing of 2008 to 2009 with only 41% was relatively moderate. And now there is a new swing, the first correction of this decade. Well, so what? This is the nature of the industry. It's business as usual. Of course, everybody is asking himself what is going to happen, which is normal in every time. When will be the bottom? How will be the recovery? So let me mention to you what I heard in my last visit. I was at the beginning of October in the forum that was held this year in Seville by Future Horizon. Future Horizon is the global semiconductor analyst of Europe, based in London. I like them. I've been following them for many, many years. I think they are among the most accurate in their forecast, and therefore I will quote what I heard at the beginning of October there. The first thing they stated is that this correction is not driven by imbalances in the semiconductor industry. Not by excess inventory, not by excess capacity, because if there is excess capacity, the correction is much harder, like was the case in 2001. This correction is being driven by the economic slowdown. Back in April, the IMF was projecting for the world economic GDP growth 4.5% in 2011 and 4.5% in 2012. In September, they dropped their forecast to 4%, both in 2011 and 2012. And since everybody geared his inventory in the pipeline to meet that demand, well, there was a slowdown in demand and therefore excessive inventory to be corrected. We are in this correction. When all the numbers will be in, according to Future Horizon, Q3, which is of course finished, but all the numbers are in or were in when the forum was held, Q3 will be flattish versus Q2 of this year, plus or minus 1%. Q4 will be a slight decline, -2%, -3%. Therefore, the total year growth this year will be only plus 1%. Since last year was a plus 32%, this swing will be only 31%. Not a big deal compared to other swings. And next year, according to Future Horizon, we will have a slow first half on the flattish side, and then the industry will rebound in Q3 very aggressively, just because the capital investment has been not adequate in their opinion, below the trend line. So the industry will be again in short supply according to them, and we will see a strong recovery, which will bring the total growth next year to plus 80%, followed by a robust plus 22% in 2013, and in their opinion, the industry will reach the 400 billion magic level in 2013. So, a quite optimistic view. As far as I'm concerned, I agree with the scenario and with the reasoning, but I'm more pessimistic on the economic outlook. I don't believe that the slowdown will be only that. I agree that we will avoid in Europe and the US a major financial crisis and major economic problems like recession. But I think the slowdown on the world economy will be more severe. Europe is sick. with huge debt problems. US is sick with huge debt problems. Japan is sick with huge debt problems. And they must slow down for their corrective measures. There is no other alternative. While the BRICS countries are having the problems on their own. Inflation pressure, some bubble is forcing to a slowdown also in the BRICS countries. Now, when we speak of slowdown for them, we say from 9% to only 6-7%. Europe will be a fantastic boom never seen, but still is a slowdown. So I believe that at the end, the economic slowdown will be stronger than what is currently projected by the IMF, and therefore, when all the numbers will be in at the end of this year, the growth will be less than what is projected now. And next year, the growth will be less than what is projected now. But doesn't change very much.